So the new Garfield movie came out, so I decided to draw him in 4 different styles. So for the first one, black and white, my sister thought of this idea, and I thought it might be fun. Like, I never draw in black and white, and a character might look kind of cool. Like, kind of imagining it if it was in a black and white movie. So I thought that was a fun idea. I didn't actually watch the Garfield movie, so hopefully it's actually good. I kind of do want to watch it, but we'll see if I do. These markers, I love them a lot, but this one's dying. And they're actually very affordable. You'll have to let me know if there's any other characters you think I should draw. Because I really enjoy drawing characters in different styles. And Garfield's really fun to draw because he's so cartoony. I would have loved to do these drawings like with just Posca markers, but they're pretty expensive. But in my opinion, they're worth the price. I just never, they're a lot of money for me, so I never have the feeling that I need to get these. I really want to get them. When they're cheaper, I feel less bad about it, but they are not cheap. And I have a couple right now, but I don't really have any neutrals or any, I don't even have orange, and I don't have purple either. Like the starter, I just got the basic pack and it doesn't even come with the full rainbow, which is kind of crazy to me. I feel like it really should have. But I do really like markers. I just feel like for doing this, Poscas would be so nice. So maybe sometime in the future I will be able to get enough Poscas to do stuff with. And I also have tried brush tip alcohol markers. I've tried Copic markers, but they're also very expensive. And honestly, I don't know that they're worth the price. I do find it so fun to color with the brush tip though. They're very expensive, and honestly, it's kind of hard for me to find them. It's really interesting trying to get the different values in here, but in black and white. It's very interesting to try. And actually, drawing in black and white is actually a very good thing to practice. So then you know how to get your different values, and you can tell if your drawing is looking kind of flat with not enough shading or anything like that, because it will be black and white and you won't see different colors. So it's definitely an interesting thing to do. But I do prefer to draw with color. It's just a lot more fun that way. Now I'm finally on to the details. Which I'm going to use this really wonderful Copic brush tip. I love using the brush tip. It's so nice for doing details and for filling in big areas. I can really see why people like using brush tips. I just don't know if it's worth it for how much money it is. But all in all, this drawing was a lot of fun to make. And I think it's going to be very cool in the end. But the black just really adds some nice layer of detail and contrast to the rest of the drawing. I've seen a lot of people do drawings like these and they looked like so much fun and they look so cool. I just really wanted to try it myself. But I haven't really done anything like this, and it is very fun to give it a go. I have so many different video ideas for the future. Like, so many fun things that I'm so excited to do. And that's this one done, and on to the next one. So for this one, it was actually so hard to think of an idea. At first I was just going to try and draw him in an anime like style, but then I was thinking about it a little more, and I was thinking, how on earth am I going to do that? Like, that is so hard. How do you turn Garfield into that? So then I thought maybe I should turn it into some sort of character, like try and just make him look like one. And that was really hard to think of. Like, I needed someone distinctive, but I also wanted someone that would actually be easier to do. So then I decided that an Akatsuki would be pretty fun, because that's pretty simple. Like, I just need to give him the robe and then give him a couple of details, and then boom, I got it. And it will actually look like them. So it's not necessarily in an anime style, it's more like just as an anime character. But technically, if Garfield was an Akatsuki, this would be what he'd look like. So maybe it could be considered an anime style? I don't know. So coloring the headband is actually pretty fun because I have to try and make it look kind of reflective because it's silver. So that's pretty fun for me to do. And for the rest of him, I think I'm just going to make him just look like Garfield. So really just try and make Garfield look like if he was an Akatsuki. But obviously my person for my theming was Pain, because I feel like he's the most recognizable that I could have used his characteristics that make him look like Garfield. So that's why I chose him. Well, this is looking so cool so far. I'm so excited to see all these drawings together. This one was really fun to make though. Like, I feel like I should do this more often. It's actually so fun. But Garfield's color was kind of hard. Like, I still feel like this is not the correct color. It just seems kind of off. But I mean, it's the best that I have, so I'm gonna just go with it. I feel like it's pretty close. I'm just coloring in the face parts of them. And it's time for the mustache colors. I mean, what even is this? It really just looks like a mustache. And now for his eye bulb. Which honestly, my sister said it kind of looks like he's like he's like being hypnotized. And I kind of agree. Not what I'm going for, but okay. Finally, for the details. This one I think is taking me way longer than the other one. But it took me a while to think of an idea, so it kind of makes sense. The other one was very simple and straightforward. No thinking involved. But in the end, this one looks pretty cool. So I'm pretty happy with the design of it. Even though it was kind of a struggle. It definitely turned out in the end. Garfield looks so good, he should join the Akatsuki. But that's him done, and on to the next one. I was actually so excited for this one until I realized that I just need to fill in this entire thing with this one color and then do the outlines. So it's actually gonna be quite boring. It's seriously just this one color. And now I just hope this color doesn't die on me, because that would be kind of a tragedy, because I have to color his entire body with it. But the outline for him is going to be very fun, because it's going to be such thick, fun lines to do. I'm very excited for it. And just very minimal shading, because it is a cartoon style. But now that I'm looking at it, I really think that I got this color pretty spot on. I was kind of doubting it earlier, but it's actually pretty good. And now time for the fun part, the lines. And Garfield, I noticed that he's got a little bit of line variation, so I decided to use the brush tip, which is kind of scary for me because I'm not very good at it, but I'm gonna try my best. I thought about using a Posca, but it was just too thick, and because I don't have any thin ones, I used them all up. So now I just have a super extra thick one. And for this, it just would not work. And with that, this Garfield is done, and now I'm gonna go on to the last one. And now, the last one, which I'm so excited for. X-ray is a lot of fun. But for the base of it, I'm basically just doing like the cartoon Garfield. I'm basically doing that until I add the fun part. Which I've done this one once before and I kind of didn't know how to do it. But this time I've come prepared and I have the knowledge I need to make this look better and cooler, and I'm just excited for it. And right now I already love the contrast happening between all three of these drawings. So this one I feel like it's just gonna add a lot more fun to it. So I just finished coloring in that, the rest of the base coat, because because it was pretty boring and I didn't think that I needed to show it again because I just did it on the cartoon Garfield. But now I'm adding some simple shading which I think will help it look less boring. And help show the shapes of him. And time for the lines again, which I'm just gonna do some nice cartoony lines like the last one. And then I can actually get on to the actual fun part. Which last time I used a Posca marker to go through it, but this time I think I'm gonna use just an alcohol marker and see what happens. If I hate it, I can just go over it. I just want to try it out because I feel like it's going to be better. And it kind of warped the page, so I'm hoping that it will not do that. Because that makes everything look just slightly wrong. And hopefully these details will make it look more interesting. Right now it literally just looks like the last one, which I don't know, it's just boring that way. And now this part, I'm literally just gonna do a zigzag, kind of just random, no specific place. And then thicken it up. That'll do. And that'll do nicely. So this is my sketch, and now I'm just going to go over it with Posca marker. I just did not want to go into it without knowing what I was doing. I feel like I maybe should have done this for the face, because how cool would have that been? A cool little skull. I feel like would have looked very cool. But it's okay. I still am trying my best with this one, and hopefully it looks good. And actually like what I'm meanting it to be, and not something random, like it's kind of looking random. It's kind of weird. Well, I'm gonna finish coloring this in, and then I'll show you the finished product. And it is finished. And I feel like it looks so cool. Like, this might be one of my favorite drawings I've done for a video so far. But anyways, thank you for watching, and well, bye.